Do you consider yourself a conservative? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 reasons why Texas makes a great state to move to for conservatives. Hi, my name is Dana Pollard, and I've lived in Texas since I was 4 years old. And I've been selling real estate for more than 12 years now, and I do consider myself a conservative. Recently, I was talking with a family from Africa, and I loved how they described themselves. They described themselves with a modern lifestyle, but traditional values. And I really love that so much because I like living in modern homes. I like newer homes. You don't have to buy a new home, but I have very traditional values. Hey, if you are thinking about moving to the Dallas-Fort Worth area, hey, reach out to me, call me, email me, text me. I'm so happy to help. And if you're looking to move to Houston, Dallas, or San Antonio, somewhere else in Texas, reach out to me as well because I have some great agents I can refer you to. If you're a current subscriber, thank you so much. And if you're not yet and want to learn more about Texas, hey, subscribe to my YouTube channel, click the bell for notifications, and put some comments down below. So the first reason why Texas makes a great place for conservatives is you don't have to feel ostracized when talking about your beliefs and values. So whether you're talking about morals, God, guns, yeah, you can feel right at home. And no, not everyone who lives here in Texas is a conservative, just like not everyone in California is liberal. Okay? But the polls do show that Texas right now is a majority red state. Now, we do have the exceptions. The big cities like Dallas, Houston, Austin, for sure, and El Paso, and some other counties as well, they do vote the majority blue. So I'm not saying that everyone here in Texas is conservative, okay? And yes, just a side note, Collin County, which is far north Dallas, as well as the city of Fort Worth or Tarrant County, still votes the majority Republican. So, and again, I know that Republican doesn't necessarily mean conservative, but hey, and yes, go ahead, blow up the comments section below. Just know that if you're using inappropriate language, it's just gonna get deleted. So I have heard from many of you that are moving from more liberal states that you have felt ostracized when talking about your values and beliefs. And just know that in Texas, you've always got a friend that's gonna be on your side. All right, so number 2, conservatives love their freedoms, and so do Texans. And let me say, I do love that we have the right to protect ourselves and our families from intruders in Texas. So Texas is a firm believer in the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms. Many people love to go to the gun range and practice, and they're very proud of it. So listen, Texans, they are not ashamed of their love of guns. Number 3, the freedom of religion. I know we have the freedom of religion everywhere, but here again, it's kind of like you don't have to feel so ostracized. Now, I'm not saying that everyone has religious beliefs, and they really do vary because especially in Dallas is a very diverse culture, so you're gonna get many different beliefs here in Dallas, but I do wanna say that you don't have to feel ostracized for your beliefs. So regardless of your religion, you can freely talk about your religion, and it's pretty welcoming and friendly here in Texas. Now listen, I had a friend that just moved here a couple of years ago, and she said when she first moved down here, she's from up north, she's kind of was in culture shock because she didn't realize, the South was so religious, and so that can go both good and bad. Now, because she did say, she goes, I'm kind of a bit confused as well because she's like, man, so many people are so loving in Texas, and then on occasion, she'd meet someone very judgmental and religious. Number 4 reason why Texas makes a great state to live if you are a conservative is to finding other families with like-minded values as you. And so I hear many people that are moving here that are like, I just want to find a community with like-minded families. And the reason I like this is because I have teenagers, and I agree with the statement that it takes a village. There are many instances in my kids' lives that I'd be saying something, trying to drill a point home to them, and they're just not listening. And lo and behold, someone will come along, whether it's an adult or another friend of theirs, that will come along and just, emphasize my points. And so we need other influences around our kids that are positive or like-minded. And so I like that about Texas. If you're a conservative, you're going to find some other conservative families here. And this is kind of funny, so I do have a story. My daughter, she's 15. She was in her room with a friend of hers for quite a long time. And so my husband and I thought, hey, we're gonna sneak up on her and see what they're up to, right? Because I wasn't necessarily always up to something good when my friends were over. So we started sneaking up upon her room, tippy-toeing, and then we opened the door, busted through the door, and we're like, oh, they were reading their Bibles, guys. So, yep, it's good to have families and friends with like values. The fifth reason is, if you own your own business or have ever dreamed of owning a business, Texas is a great place for businesses. And you probably know that because you hear all the time of corporations moving, relocating their whole, multi-billion-dollar companies to Texas. And there's a reason for that. And why? Because of low taxes, no income state tax, and there are less government restrictions or regulations. And that's just the way that conservatives like it. All right, so there is a website called businessintexas.com, and it states this: if Texas were a nation, it would be the 10th largest economy in the world. The state ranks at the top of nearly every best states to do business list, thanks to its unbeatable advantages to companies looking to locate or expand in this state. So there you have it in their words. I couldn't say it better, that's why I read it to you. And then Forbes magazine states, Texas encourages business owners through lower taxes and less burdensome regulations. So conservatives believe that lowering taxes, really helps the overall standard of living, and really Texas is leading the way. So for all these reasons and many more, if you're a conservative looking to move to Texas, this is the place to be. If you are thinking about moving to Texas, I have a dream home questionnaire you can fill out. It's in the link below. Just fill that out and it will get the process started. I'll get you set up on a search, whether it's, next week or next year. I'm happy to do that for you. And give me a call, text, or email me any questions you have. And I so look forward to hearing from you. And hey, watch these next videos on moving to Texas.